Hi guys, Toby here. So today I'm going to tell you what the Fridrich / CFOP method is, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's get into it. Okay, so before you attempt to learn this, I really suggest you know how to solve the cube by using the beginner's method or any other method, just so you have a basic understanding of how the cube works, and so this doesn't seem too daunting. If you don't know how to solve it already, then check out my video just here, and it will show you how to do that. And once you've mastered that, it doesn't matter how fast you are in the beginner's method, come back here and I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so basically the Fridrich method consists of 4 parts. So that's what CFOP is. So the C stands for cross, the F stands for F2L, the O stands for OLL, and the P stands for PLL. So basically what these are, so the cross, as you do in the beginner's method, is the first white cross. So you get the white cross. Now after this, now F2L stands for first 2 layers. So basically what this means, so basically what F2L means is you solve the first 2 layers, so these 2 layers, bottom 2, so this one and this one, at the same time. So instead of beginner's method, when you just did 1 layer at a time, then you did the middle layer, and then you did the top layer, in F2L, or in F2L stands for first 2 layers, and in Fridrich, you do those first 2 layers at the same time. So after you've got the first 2 layers done, the next part is getting all of this side solved. So it doesn't matter about the last layer permutation, which is the last step. So OLL is the 3rd step, and basically what this means is orienting a last layer. So what this means is getting all of this last side all yellow, or whatever colour your last layer is. So you do that. You can either do that in 1 step. There are 56 algorithms, I believe, for solving each case. So say there's an algorithm for solving the whole side just for this case. But the 2-look OLL is where you get the yellow cross first, so you have the cross, and now it narrows it down to 7 different possibilities which you can solve in 1 time. So PLL stands for permuting last layer, and what this does is it puts these pieces in its right spot. So it solves the cube basically. So those are the steps for Fridrich / CFOP method. So now I'll just give a walkthrough solve to show you how it's done. So first you get the cross, colours matching up as you know. From here you go on to F2L, solving first 2 layers, oops. So that's 2 in already. Pair them up, insert them, and last but not least, we got the first 2 layers. After you do this, just like the beginner's method, you get the yellow cross. You got the yellow cross. Now you come to one of the 7 possibilities after you get the yellow cross. I haven't learnt the 50 or so algorithms to do OLL in 1 stage, so I do it 2-look OLL. So that just means 2 steps to get OLL finished. Now I do this algorithm. Now from here, I only know 15 of the 21 cases in PLL. So this is 2-look PLL, which you learn in the beginner's method as well. And it's solved. Okay, so now let's get on to teaching you how to solve it. So this is just like beginner's Fridrich. As you get more advanced in this method, you will become faster, you'll be able to do things differently, and it'll still work the same. So what I'm doing here is I'm solving the cross, so they're not right, but then I just twist it twice. They're in their right positions. So you can do that. You just have to memorize the colour scheme. If you want, you can still make sure to match them up before you insert them. Another good tip for this is to make sure you get used to solving the cross on the bottom. This will significantly decrease your time, and if you want to learn Fridrich/CFOP, I'm guessing that's what you want to do. So now it's F2L, which is the hard part. First, you're going to check around to see if you have any actually already together. As you can see here, I do. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing it on the bottom, bring it down, exactly the same thing. I'm going to bring this side up, insert it just like you would do in beginner's method, and pull it back down. Okay, so now I found another one. So I got red and orange, and I want this red and orange to connect with this orange and blue, this orange and blue to connect with this orange and blue. So what I'm going to do is, because I want to get this one out of the way, so I can bring this orange and blue up. This won't affect because, yeah. So this is down here. I'm going to bring it up. Now it's on the top. Nothing here that will affect anything. Put that to that position, so I can bring it down. Nothing's been affected, it puts me in a better position. So now I want to connect these two. So if the white's facing me, and both oranges are on top, blues are facing outward, then what I do is I do front, up to front inverted, and now these are connected, and now you go to your place, you go, and you insert it, just like that. Let's find another one. So we've got one here, these are already separated, and this is exactly the same thing, except instead of the white facing us, the white is facing outwards. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this over the top of where you want it to go. So you want this one to go here, white's facing outwards, orange is on top, both greens are facing outward. This may seem really confusing at first, but once you get used to it, you can do it intuitively. So you don't need to know any algorithms unless you want to learn advanced F2L. There are 41 algorithms. I won't get into that right now. So for this, you put it over it, you go up, front inverted, up inverted, front. Now they're connected. Now you go up inverted, front, right, front inverted, right inverted, and that inserts it. Now look for another one. So now this one's down here, and I want to connect it to here. So I just bring it out of its spot by going up. So bring it to the top layer. I twist 2. So when I do F2L, it's best if the white isn't facing up because that makes things harder. So I bring it to a spot where all these 3 have nothing relative to what we want to do in it, and pull it down. Now I have 2 up here, and the white's facing you, but both blues are on top, red's facing outwards. So from here we go, bring it over to the top where you want to get it, on the left side. So now I go up inverted, front, up to front inverted, bring it, and just insert it by going up, right, up inverted, right. So for that one I could have also done, so it's here, I could have also done, instead of moving the whole cube, I could have just brought it to the back. So now when I go right, nothing will affect it when I bring this up. So I go right, twist it twice, and right inverted. Now that connects. Up to, right, up inverted, and right inverted. So that will get in its spot. And I'll just go over F2L once more time, just so you understand it a bit better. If you think you understand it, practice it a couple times, and then I'll get into OLL and PLL next. Okay, so F2L. Again, if you find a pair where they're connected, but one's the wrong way around. So orange and orange are alternating. It's not orange and orange, blue and blue. It's orange, blue, blue, orange. So to do this, put the cube, the corner cube, the corner piece at the back right, or just where. So say you already have something inserted here. You don't want to do it here because if I go like this and there's something inserted here, that will muck up what we've already done. So since there's nothing has been inserted, it doesn't actually matter where I do it. But when you get to the second ones and third ones and fourth ones, it does matter where you do it. So for this one, they're connected. Bring it corner piece to the back right. Just go. It's kind of common sense. You just split it up and then connect them. So you go right up to right inverted. And now it's pretty easy to connect. If you just use your common sense, obviously, I couldn't do this at first. I don't know how many people can just see where it goes, but if you just have a look, it's actually really obvious. I didn't get it when I first started. You might not. So if you want to learn the algorithms, you can. It might help you, it might not help you. Just do whatever you feel comfortable with. So you want to connect the orange with the orange, the blue with the blue. So if the white's facing you, the top ones are alternating and the outside ones facing out are alternating. Then you can just go put the corner piece where you want it to be here, where you want it to go in here. Just go front inverted, up inverted, and front. And now it's in. Say for example, it wasn't in here, the alternating positions, this one was at the back, and let's just say this is inserted already. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this one, so it's going to be right inverted, up inverted, right. And now that will bring you to where you want to be, so you can do that and insert it. Okay, now we've got a really easy one. I think I may have stuffed one up because I wasn't paying attention. But it doesn't matter, I'm trying to teach you how to do it. So the more I get in, the better for you. Here's a nice easy one. Orange, orange, green, green. Both oranges are on top. The white's facing out. Make sure nothing's inserted here behind the orange, otherwise you'll end up stuffing that one up by uninserting it. So make sure it's not there, nothing's in this one, you won't disrupt anything. Now just go right inverted, up to, and right, and that'll pair them up. Now insert it just like you would beginner's method. Okay, here's a really good one. Here's one with white facing up. So from here, all you need to do is put it in an empty slot or where you want to get it. White's facing up. Doesn't matter what's on top because you'll insert the. All you want to do is separate them. So put them together underneath. On top of where you want them to go. You go right up to right inverted. Now you can pair them up however you want. From here, you can go front inverted up to front. Now they're paired up, and insert it with the front, right, front inverted, right inverted. Now from here, if there's one already inserted, but it's the wrong way around, then all you want to do is just try and get it out however you want. So move the corner piece out of the way, bring it up to the top layer, spin it around so there's nothing that important there, and twist it back down. And then, since you can't connect them by just doing one twist, then what you want to do is you want to move it to a place where with one twist you can connect them. So I want this blue to be here. So then the red, when I twist it, the red will be together and the blues will be together. So I do this. I go to a spot that's already been filled up. So when I go right inverted, this piece that has not been inserted, that won't destroy anything. So you need to always make sure that you're not disturbing anything that you've already done. So you go here, right inverted, up, right. I really don't suggest you actually memorize these algorithms because that would be quite a lot. It's just normally practice and it's just muscle memory. So if you just try and just think about it and where these pieces would work best, it's much easier and it will go well. Red, red, one move, you connect them, two moves, it inserts them. If I hopefully explained it well enough, comment if you understood what I'm talking about. You will find it hard at first. I really did. I really struggled. But after a week of practice, I got really good at it. Well, not really good at it. I just got good at it enough that I knew what to do. And after 5 weeks, I was at 30 seconds average. Okay. So now if you've done the beginner's method, you know how to get the yellow cross. So I'm not going to go much into that. Oops. Okay, so once you get to OLL, to look OLL, there are 7 different possibilities that you might encounter when you get the yellow cross. I have them all up on my website, so go and check that out. It'll help a lot and you won't have to look through a whole video just to find the algorithms. So there, in the description below is my link to my website. So go and check it out and yeah. So this is the first one. The first one is a fish, which you should be familiar with from the beginner's method, except this one is... Okay, so the fish head is pointing towards you, so the square is in the bottom right hand corner. Now if you look on this side, so it'll be yellow facing out, yellow facing that way, yellow facing out. So no yellows facing towards you. And what you do for this one, there are 2 different ways. I'm going to teach you this one, but my website says differently. So whatever you prefer. So for this one, you have the yellow block, the 2x2 block, in the bottom right hand corner, and it is right inverted, up 2, right, up, right inverted, up, right. Okay, so the next one is again a fish, except this time there will be a yellow facing towards you. So if you put the 2x2 block in the bottom right hand corner, there won't be anything facing that way, there won't be any yellow facing outwards, and there will be a yellow facing towards you. So then tilt it so the 2x2 blocks in the top right hand corner, and you'll go right, up to right inverted, up inverted, right, up inverted, right inverted, and that will solve it. Okay, so the next one is this. You will have 2 of the corner pieces won't be in the right spot. One will be facing... Okay. Tilt. So if you come across this one, so 2 corner pieces are not facing the right way, then turn it so a yellow piece, one of the corner yellow pieces is facing you, and put that on the bottom right hand corner. So it's not this one because there's no yellow piece facing me, so it's this one because the yellow piece is facing me. This is very easy, it's front inverted, so these 2 at the same time, so that's little r, then up, and right inverted, then up inverted, then little r inverted, front, and right inverted. Okay, so the next one is, again, two of the pieces are not facing, again, two of the pieces are facing, not up, not in the correct positions. So to fix this, okay, so if you look at it like this, you get a 2x3 block here, a 1 block in the middle, and these two yellows facing out, so not headlights. That's a different one. They're not headlights. They're both facing opposite each other. So you hold it like this with these two on the left hand side. You go little right, up, right inverted, up inverted, little right inverted, front, right inverted, and front inverted. Okay, so this one's pretty much exactly the same as the last one, except this one, instead of the two yellows that you're trying to fix, one facing towards you, one facing away from you, so they're both facing different directions. This time it makes headlights, so they're both facing in the same direction. Just wait a sec, my torch flashlight is on. Odd. So instead of them facing opposite directions, they're facing the same direction. Put the 2x3 block on the right side, same as last time. And from here you do the algorithm sexy move. So if you don't know what sexy move is, it's just right, up, right inverted, up inverted, because it feels nice. Then you do right, up, inverted, right, inverted, up 2. Same again. Right, up inverted, right inverted, up 2. Now from here, it's right, up, right inverted. And that solves it. Okay, so the next one is, you see a cross? There are two with a cross, but this one, it has one pair of headlights, and the other pair are not headlights. That's what you need to remember, one pair of headlights. Put this pair of headlights on the left side, so facing to the left, and perform the algorithm. Perform the algorithm, right, up 2, right 2, up inverted, right 2, up inverted, right 2, up 2, right. And that'll solve it. Okay, so the last one, I actually just found a new algorithm for this, and it's the easiest algorithm ever. So this time it's the cross, but instead of just one pair of headlights, it's two pair of headlights. So two of the same colour, one different in between, two of the same colour, one different in between. So stick one of the pair of headlights facing towards you, it doesn't matter which pair. And perform the algorithm, front, sexy move. So just right, up, right inverted, up inverted. Sexy move again, right, up, right inverted, up inverted. Sexy move one more time, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, and then front inverted. And you solved that side. Okay, so now you move on to PLL, the final step of solving the cube. There are 21 different PLL cases, but for this I'm just going to do two-look PLL, which sometimes involves 3 steps, but that's pretty unlikely. This case it will though. I mean, I do know the algorithm for this, it's the Y perm, it's a great perm, but I'm not going to get into that. So if you learnt my beginner's method in my video, then you'll already know how to do this. So it's the algorithm, if you have, okay, first off, look for a pair of headlights. If you found a pair of headlights, then put that pair of headlights at the back. I don't have any, so just if you don't have any, then do it anywhere. So the algorithm is right inverted, front, right inverted, back to, right, front inverted, right inverted, back to, and then right to. So now if you didn't have headlights the first time, you will do have now. And if you already had headlights, then I'll show you what to do after this. So after you got the headlights, put them in the back, and do that same algorithm. Okay, so now what you should have is you should have something like this. Headlights, 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 solved. So you'll have one side that's completely solved, and all the rest you'll have headlights, headlights, headlights. So I taught this in my beginner's method again, as well. Put the solved side at the back, and now from the front so put the solved side back on the solved with its corresponding pairs. So orange goes to orange, it doesn't go to green. It doesn't actually matter how you do this, but just so you actually know how to do it, you learn it easier. Okay, with the solved side at the back, you do front to. Now this you can either do up or up inverted, but this is when you have to think. This is when you have to kind of look ahead. There's red on this side, there's blue on this side. So if I do up inverted, then the red pairs up. If I do up, then it's blue and red. So I want these two to be the same. So it's an up inverted, up inverted. If it was blue, I'd do up. So let's match it up with whatever pair this is. Then do right inverted, left, front to, right, left inverted, up inverted, front to. And now you will have solved the cube using the Fridrich method. Congratulations! Thanks for watching the video. If I did teach you something, then please give it a likes up. Please give it a like or a thumbs up. Same thing, but don't worry. It will help me out a lot, and just let me know that you like it. Also, comment what you thought. If you want to see more, please subscribe. I'll be uploading a 4x4 tutorial. I'll be uploading all the PLLs. I'll be uploading Ortega for 2x2. I'll also be uploading a lot of videos and reviews. So please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.